Hello everybody, Pgmod Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new video on Criminal Case. Last we left off, we got through corpse in a garden. We figured out who killed that dude. We solved this case, is what I'm trying to say, and we've now moved on to case numero 3. Let's go. Grim Butcher. Shit. Give me 1 second. Alright, and we are back. Oh my god. The Grim Butcher. Ooh. That's already not looking too good. Alright, I really hope you haven't just eaten Deputy PG. You've got a new case, and all I can tell you is that Jennifer Carter did not have a happy ending. In fact, her body was found in one of the butcher warehouses. God damn! Are you saying we have to deal with a butchered girl, bro? Shit. Near the docks. I can't say I'm thrilled, but let's go, shall we? Oh, Lord. Yep. Oh, man, this ain't gonna be too good. I can already tell you that. And whatever happened to Miss Carter here definitely ain't good. Alright, come on. Oh, man. Let's see what we gotta deal with. Oh, shit. Ooh, no. That plant, shoe print. You got a shoe print. Garbage can. Okay, another clue. And chicken. And then an egg. Shit. There we go. Dougie searching. Yay! Alright, give me a sec, because I gotta turn down this fucking volume. Oh my god. Alright, I've turned down the volume. It's even worse than I expected it to be. The poor girl was butchered just like a pig. Wow, Jones, really too soon for that. You're right, PG. We need to focus on the clues, like that pool of blood you spotted. Oh, right, there's a shoe print in there. And the way the blood goes around it means you're right. The killer must have stood there while Jennifer bled to death. You better send this shoe print for analysis. I agree. We'll have to drop by the lab to get the autopsy results anyway. And so you think we should have a look at that garbage can? So be it, but you're the one digging in. As for Raul Coletti, I think that's how you say his name. Raul Coletti, the owner of this warehouse, he's waiting to be interrogated. What should we start with, PG? I say that we interrogate the winner. Ooh, we have a lot more places to investigate. Alrighty then. Let's get the autopsy done. There's both these autopsies. Alright. Jennifer was hit over the head with a blunt object, but she was still alive when the killer sliced her open. Damn! Shit! Oh my god. Oh man, poor girl. What's more, her heart is missing? So they butchered this girl. Then they removed her heart. Oh my god. Are you alright, Jones? You look a little green. No, I'm okay. Continue, please. Jennifer was also tortured. There are numerous burn marks on her breasts. Her killer is obviously a smoker. How could you tell? It could be literally from anything. But, okay, we'll roll with that. But they can't be very experienced. They left strands of their hair in Jennifer's wounds. PG, you're looking for someone with black hair. Alright? So off the bat, got 2 pieces of evidence. Great. What about the shoe print? Man, the shoe print you found on the crime scene leaves a lot to be desired, you know. But since I'm awesome, I was still able to determine that your killer's feet are 10 inches long. Alright, 3 pieces of evidence off the bat. Woo! We're doing great. Oh man, let's check the garbage can. Garbage man. Alright. Let's get this done with. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah. Come on. Right there. I see. You know, move out of my way. There we go. Bloody cleaver. This has gotta be the murder weapon. Come on, man. No, wait, it's not. And we have our murder weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, ding, ding. I can't believe it was in the trash. Well, of course, because where else would a bloody murder weapon be? Other than the trash. Ugh. Imagine having someone waving this in front of your nose. Jennifer must have been terrified. Oh, man. Poor Jennifer. She got carved up like a pig. It's not good. Alright. I gotta get more stars, so I'm gonna be right back as I get more stars. Alrighty, so I've officially gotten a lot more stars. I've decided that I'm not going to go through and do the bonus ones, unless you guys really want me to do the bonus levels, but I just don't see the need for them. Let us talk to Raul Coletti. Such a tragedy. Jennifer often came to the shop to buy meat. She was a sweet kid, always smiling. Mr. Coletti, apart from you, who has access to this warehouse? Well, my apprentice, Rafael Souza, has a set of keys, and my daughter, of course. She's the one who discovered the body, you know. I agree, PG. We need to have a chat with Rafael and Raul's daughter. They have the keys to the warehouse, so they're definitely suspects. Oh, no. Well, zoinks, Scooby. Okay, let's talk to Trish Coletti first, the butcher's daughter. 16! Alright. Damn, you young to have been seeing dead bodies, holy crap. I still can't shake that image out of my head. She looked like a pig! Sorry you had to see that. Were you friends with Jennifer? Oh no, we didn't hang out together. She was too posh for me. What the fuck does posh mean? Like, fancy? I don't know. And she was a flirt. I can tell you that. I wouldn't be surprised if she got the wrong kind of guy excited. Damn! Clearly you're not as upset at the fact that she's dead. Damn, man. Okay, Raphael, what do you got? I've been Mr. Coletti's apprentice for 2 years. After my mother split on me and left me to rot in that hobo camp, he's the only one that gave me a chance. I see. He told us Jennifer regularly came to the shop. Did you know her well? We talked, nothing more. I've been dating Trish for 6 months. I don't pay attention to other girls. So you're working for the father and dating the daughter. That's quite a comfy arrangement you got there. Not gonna lie, that does sound kind of like a comfy arrangement. Very questionable, though. You're working for somebody and then you're dating your employer's daughter? I don't know. That just seems weird. The Coletti have been very kind to me. Life in Cooperville is tough, you know. I'm glad they're not afraid of me. Alright, Deputy PG. We'll still need to have a look at your possessions, Raphael. Let's head off to Cooperville. Oh, it's a homeless camp. Of course it is. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. He looks like the kind of guy that would be homeless. No offense to people who are homeless, but... Alright. Give me a sec. Alright, sorry. I had to do a quick little thing. Real quick. Hey, Jones. Long time no see. Who's the new recruit? He sounds like his voice would be like Old Man Jenkins from SpongeBob. Like, he just looks like that's how he would sound like. I don't know. Sam, this is Deputy PG, my new partner. PG, this is One Tooth Sam, the de facto mayor of Cooperville and an old friend. You're friends with this old coot? Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. Yeah, but I wish you wouldn't just stop by when things are bad. Anyway, you're here for the boy, not me. Raphael sleeps in that shack over there. Alright. What do you got, Souza? First thing I see, you know what? Slingshot, dog dish, dice, green cap, panties. Why do you have those? Those seem too fancy to be here. Why you got a pair of panties? That just seems wrong. Ooh, I got a bonus stage. Those panties are a bit fancy for the neighborhood. I agree, and look at that J. You're right, we can't be sure it stands for Jennifer, but maybe a closer look at those panties could confirm it. Dear Lord. Okay, but before I do that, I do want to try out this new minigame real quick, just to showcase this off, just to see what this is. Right. We're heading in now, buckaroos. Right. Ooh, it's a spot the difference. Well, I already spot the differences. There's a newspaper, a cat, and a napkin. Alright, let's at least try and get 1 star on this. I like this a lot. You get to spot the difference. So let's spot the difference. Right, what do we got? Cactus. And one more. A slice of cake. And we got it. Alright. So I won't deal with that anymore. But let's examine these panties to see what we got, shall we? Alright. Go straight to the powdery substance. Got it. Ooh, and a new search grid. I remember the one before was a lot smaller. I guess this one just got bigger. Ooh, oh, and we gotta collect 2 pieces of evidence. Nope. Okay, this one. There we go. How long did that take? 16 seconds. Damn. Perfect. Now that you've collected some DNA from the panties you found in Cooperville, we can send it to Grace. Alrighty then. Don't mind if I do, Jones. For all I know, the J could stand for Jones, and it's yours. Though I don't know why you would need those, Jones. Great job, PG. I've compared the DNA you collected from those panties with Jennifer's, and it's definitely hers. So she was seeing Raphael. But there wasn't just her DNA on them. I also found DNA belonging to a certain Raphael Souza. Well, I'll be. Raphael was dating Trish Coletti, but thanks to UPG, we have the proof he's also fooled around with our victim. Good point. Sam might have seen something, too. It's time to have a proper chat with him. Oh, man, Raphael. Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that? Alright. Man, Raphael, talk to me, buddy. What are you doing, man? We've got quite a mystery on our hands, Raphael. How did your DNA end up on Jennifer's panties? Did you exchange underwear? And if so, why? No need to be so sarcastic, mister. We were friends, nothing more. If you are quote-unquote friends, why were the panties at your place? And why did it have your DNA on it? Huh? Answer me that. I don't know how my DNA ended up on those. Oh, sure, that's what they all say. I don't know how my DNA ended up on them. I wasn't anywhere near it. Bitch, we know, dude, we know. No point in lying. Surely you must have an idea. Deputy PG will be keeping a close eye on you, Raphael. You can be sure of that. You're damn straight I'm gonna have an eye on him. He's fooling around with the victim and not being honest about it. For all I know, he killed him. Or her. I can't speak. Come on. I don't think Raphael was seeing Jennifer, no. You're not really suspecting the kid, are you? Raphael's a sweet boy. He'd never do something like that. Again, that's what they all say, buddy, but even the people you don't suspect could be psychotic murderers. Well, that's up to us to determine, Sam. And the fact that his DNA was found on Jennifer's panties makes him our #1 suspect. There must be another explanation for it, but I'm sure you and Deputy PG will be get to the bottom of things. Alright. Well, PG, this is a grisly case and no mistake. Poor Jennifer was hung up like a piece of meat in a warehouse, and there's no way we'll let her killer get away with it. At least thanks to you, we've got several leads. We know Raphael, the butcher's apprentice, was probably having an affair with her. And we know that the killer has got black hair and smokes. Now, we just need a new lead to push this forward. What about the fact that they have a size 10 shoe? Are we not going to mention the fact that the killer has a size 10 shoe? Size 10 foot? Alright, let's go to the next chapter, because we're going to be doing two chapters per episode. Deputy PG, Vanessa Carter, the victim's mother, is ready to see you. She's still in shock, though. Damn. Always sucks to have to talk to the victim's parents. They've also found a backpack on the crime scene. Apparently it belongs to Jennifer. Maybe you should have a look at it. Sure. I will have a look at her backy-packy. See what she packed in her backy-packy. Right. What do we got? What do we got? Right. Let us dive right in, shall we? Let's see what we can get from Jennifer's backpack. Really, we shouldn't be searching this without a warrant, but the girl's dead, so she's not gonna matter. Why do you got a syringe in your backpack? Oh well. Domino. And a cell phone. Of course. It's always leading back to the cell phone. Man, that's an old-looking cell phone. What year is this? 2003? Who the fuck carries these phones anymore? We have smartphones, dude. Get an upgrade, bro. Get an iPhone 15 or some shit. I don't know. Perfect, PG. A teenager's cell phone contains her entire life. Isn't that what they say? I wouldn't know. Maybe. Let's see what Jennifer's life was like. Gonna be a bunch of OnlyFans models. No, I'm kidding. I don't. Oh, God. I don't want to think about that. Ew. No. No, no, no. Ew. That's fucking disgusting. No. Oh, there isn't much on that cell phone. Mostly just casual messages from Jennifer to her friends and her mom. Well, of course, except for this. Well, you could have started with that. Sent 2 hours before she died. I'm not scared of you. I'm going to tell. You'll pay for what you did. Intense, And guess who she sent it to? Raul Coletti. So she just has her butcher on speed dial, I guess? Why does she have her butcher's phone number? Like, seriously, why would you have your butcher's phone number? Like, you don't go to the store and, like, you don't just randomly have, like, a store clerk's, like, phone number. So why would she have her butcher's phone number? I don't know. I can't believe my baby's dead. I told her not to go near that hobo camp. Deviants, murderers, a lot of them. She was seeing a boy in that camp. Oh, she wouldn't admit it, but I knew. And now she's dead. We'll keep that in mind, Mrs. Carter. In the meantime, if you don't mind, PG would like to have a look around your house. Without a search warrant, people. Oh my God. I wish Miss Carter wouldn't chain smoke like that. It makes my eyes water. God, don't you just hate that? I just hate that. You go into, like... and it's always the grandparents, too. Like, I don't know what it is. It's always the grandparents' house. You go in, and it smells like absolute shit in there. Like, it... Oh, my God. I can't. I went to a friend's house, right? Their grandparents had, like, a side house where their grandparents lived. Could not go in there without having to plug my nose. It was so bad in there. Smelled so fucking bad in there. God. Ugh. Disgusting. Can you search the kitchen without me, PG? I really need to get some fresh air. And you're gonna leave me in the disgusting smelling house. Okay, sure. Thank you, Jones. Taking a bullet for the team, I guess. Taking one for the team. Leave me to do all the dirty work. But first, let me talk to Raul real quick. That message was nonsense. I just laughed it off. Thought she had dialed the wrong number. Why would she have your number, though? Exactly. Why would she have had your phone number in the first place, Mr. Coletti? Fast orders of kidneys? Look, let's be serious here. You know how kids are, always making up stories. She was just having me on. That's all. Deputy PG will be the judge of that. Now we need to know your shoe size and your daughter's as well. We both wear a size 10. Trish always complains that she got my feet. Well, great. Seems like a lot of people have size 10 shoes. I admit, I don't know what to think. If Jennifer's message was really addressed to Mr. Coletti, then he's becoming our #1 suspect. Everyone's been becoming our #1 suspect, Jones. Can we make up our mind, please? But he denies it, and of course she can't talk anymore. Good idea, PG. Let's go back to Cooperville. Maybe inspiration will strike us there. Alright. Let's go. We got to head back to the kitchen. And then the Cooperville. Sorry. I shouldn't be singing. Alright. Miss Vanessa, I'm going to check out your kitchen. I'm going to look for anything that could be of use. And what do we got? What do we got? Teabag. Hourglass. Torn page. Oh. Man. Trish the cow. I'm already loving what I'm seeing. Jam. Eyeball. Why do you have an eyeball in it? What is it with this town and people having eyeballs and body parts in jars? Just casually. Like, are we not gonna question the fact that she has an eyeball in a jar? Jesus Christ, man. Teenage angst. Jennifer's torn the last pages of her diary to pieces, but I'm sure you can put them back together in no time, can't you, PG? Absolutely. Man, I got an upgrade. Police tactical vest. I've always wanted it. Now, before I do, I gotta go back to Cooperville and get that piece of evidence. Alright, let's giddy on up, giddy on out. You don't know that song reference? Shame on you. Bloody Rag. Oh my god. Now, if that's Jennifer's blood, oh my dear lord. Raphael is looking even more suspicious than she already was. I mean, than he already was. I don't know people's genders anymore, apparently. Dog dish, shovel, wheel, tentacles. Bunch of weird shit in these places. The blood on that rag is still fresh, and that's the kind of rag butchers use. PG, can you collect a sample? Oh, I absolutely can. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is that I can already rule out these two. These two I can rule out instantly because, I mean, first of all, they don't even have access to the warehouse. And second of all, like, they're not gonna get a butcher's rag, right? Like, where are they gonna get a butcher's rag from, you know? These are my main suspects right here. Because they all have access to the warehouse. They all have access to the rag. So, I don't know, they're all looking awfully suspicious. Okay, what is it I gotta do? Okay, yeah. Examine the turn pages. Okay. Let's just piece everything back together. Oh man, what the fuck? What you write, girl? Jennifer's diary looks good as new now. I didn't expect anything less from you, PG. Nicely done. Here's what she wrote in it. Raphael and me are through. He's never gonna leave Trish the cow, too afraid of losing his job. That family's poison. I hate them all. Whoa, this thing between Jennifer and Raphael must have been more serious than we thought, if she wanted him to leave Trish for her. I agree, PG. We need to have another talk with our two lovebirds. Let's go. Why is it that these two women are fawning over this homeless boy? Like, don't get me wrong. Dude's pulling some ladies, man. Like, dude's pulling in the chicks. But he's the last person that you would expect to be pulling in chicks like that. Let alone be going to his homeless camp dumpster of a home. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. But what's the appeal in that? You know what I mean? Like, and they're okay with it. I guess women just have weird tastes, I guess. Oh man, what the fuck? That took me forever to find. Perfect job as always, PG. But then again, this rag you found in Cooperville always was pretty much covered in blood. Let's get this to Grace right away. Alright. I am in total disbelief at how much blood was on that rag. A girl is dead and all you care to do is spread filthy lies around? You're disgusting. Bitch is a piece of fucking evidence that she wrote. What do you want me to do? We very much doubt Jennifer would lie in her own Shut up. Shut up! Raphael is not having an affair with with Jennifer. What were you about to say before you switched to Jennifer? You were gonna call her something. He loves me. He didn't care about that snobby flirt. You seem to harbor a lot of hate toward Jennifer, Trish. Why is that? If she didn't steal your boyfriend. Like I said, she was a snob and a flirt. Sorry for not swooning over her. Now, if you're done, I'd like to go out for a smoke. Dad hates it when I smoke inside. Wait, aren't you 16? Why are you poisoning your body with this stuff? Look. If you're dumb enough to smoke, you're dumb enough to do crime, or you're dumb enough to get yourself killed. Alright? Don't do drugs, kids. They kill. Most of the blood on that rag was Jennifer's, but not all. Your killer must have cut themselves doing their dirty job. Comparing DNA with our entire database would take weeks, but I can tell you this straight away. Your killer's blood type is O positive. Alright? Great. Where does that lead us? Alright, we also gotta talk to Raphael as well. Alright. What's up with you? Oh great, you found Jennifer's diary. Okay, yes, we fooled around once or twice. But she kept telling me to break up with Trish, that the Colettis were like poison. She was insanely hateful toward them. Breaking up with Trish would have meant losing your job, wouldn't it? How convenient that Jennifer's dead. I would have never killed her. I just told her to get lost. I never hurt her. Look, are we done? Good. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have some cigs, would you? I could use some. It's been a real crappy day. God, what is it with everybody in this town smoking? Damn! Can't you, I don't know, chew some fucking bubble gum or something? Like, lay off the smokes, man. It's not good for you. You'll never catch me dead doing that shit. Never. PG, I don't know what to think anymore. It seems most of our suspects could have killed Jennifer. Raphael was having an affair with her and Trish. Whether she believes in the affair or not, clearly hated Jennifer anyway. And there's that weird message Jennifer sent to Mr. Coletti. At least you've discovered a new piece of evidence. The killer's blood type. With you by my side, I'm sure we'll catch this killer soon. Alright. And that clears up both chapters. Or at least both chapters that we're gonna do today. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things because you guys are amazing. And let me know down in the comments below who you think could have killed Miss Jennifer. Because it really could have been any of these people, let's be honest. My main suspects are still these three right here. Alright? I'm kind of ruling these two out, but if you guys think differently, let me know down in the comments. Alright, so, I'm gonna grind all these levels off camera, try and get all their stars, you know the drill. But, I'm gonna pick up next episode, finish chapters 3 and 4, and with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends, bye-bye!